Okay, hello everyone. Sorry for this late upload. So, I have seen so many comments about making an update for this fishing model. I did add a lot of stuff into it, but it went too chaotic even for me. So, I remade the entire fishing model with selling system. First, I'm going to show you it's working, and then I'm going to tell you how to set it up. So, make sure you watch the entire video so that you don't miss out anything. Alright, so I hope you liked the small preview. If you want to use it, here is the setup. Oh, and before I start instructing, let me point out some key features that I added. This model has R15 and R6 support, it has a cross platform support, and it can be easily customized or modified based on your preference. First of all, place all the sub assets into their respective directory and make sure you don't miss out anything. Now I'll explain the instructions in detail, so listen very carefully. As you can see, we got two assets right here in the workspace with us. One is a folder and another is a ring. This ring is our seller guide. Players can sell all their fish models to this NPC and get some coins in return. Also, we have this folder named water part. This is just so that if you have more than one water body source, whether it is an ocean, lake or a river, make sure they are in this folder. Plus put a tag for that part named as water body for it to work. In server service, I made a script for reader stats for the player. It is just a coins for the player, for the cell system to work. Now we have this folder called fish models in server storage. It has all types of fish and for the specific water body. If you prefer to keep it as it is, then please don't mess around with it. But if you prefer to have your custom made fish models, then listen very carefully. The folder inside the fish models should have the same name as that of the water part. Okay, for example, the water part glacier here, I made a new folder named glacier here as well. Now inside this folder we got types of fish. You can add or replace them however you feel like, but do not change the name of these folders. And lastly, we have this fishing rod right here. You can modify this however you want, but first you need to understand a few things. This tool has attributes and are here for the probability or chance of getting the fish type. You can mess with the values however you like, but make sure all of them are, sum up to 100. Now let's look at the components first. We got server script for the main working with two animations, local script for the power bar with GUI, another local script for the mini game with GUI, a remote event for the server client interaction, and lastly a handle and an attachment. You can put your own fishing rod, mesh or part, it's up to you. And if you're planning to do so, then make sure that the attachment is connected to the handle, and by which I mean that it should be positioned at the tip of the fishing rod. But you might wonder, okay SG, this is alright, but what if I don't want this minigame? Don't worry, I got you covered. If you don't want this minigame, you can simply delete these two right here and delete this code in server script. But if you want your own minigame to come to life, you can modify or change this however you like. Just make sure you know what you're doing, obviously. Oh, and by the way, I also have another folder which is similar to this. Unlike this one, there is no actual fish models, if you don't want any clutter in the inventory. But procedure and its instructions are mostly the same. And of course, if you run into any errors, I made a new Discord server so that you can tell your problems clearly for this system there. So that's it. I hope you have understood the main concept of this video on the setup and everything. Consider like and subscribing. It means a lot to me and makes me motivated to upload more content you ask for. And have a great day. See you.